Will yeast work without sugar in baking? Breaking news for home bakers and cooking enthusiasts. The question on many minds right now is whether yeast can function without sugar in baking. This topic has gained attention recently as more people experiment with different baking techniques. If you are curious about how yeast behaves in your recipes, you are in the right place. Yeast is a fascinating organism that plays a key role in baking. It primarily feeds on sugars to produce carbon dioxide and alcohol. This process is what causes dough to rise and develop flavor. However, it is important to note that yeast can still work without added sugar. The flour used in baking contains natural sugars, such as maltose, that yeast can metabolize. This means that even without extra sugar, yeast can ferment and leaven dough, although the process may be slower. In many baking scenarios, sugar is added to activate yeast more quickly. This provides an immediate food source that encourages rapid fermentation. But it is not strictly necessary for yeast to function. For example, instant yeast can activate in water alone, and sourdough yeast ferments by breaking down the starches and sugars present in flour. When it comes to bread baking, sugar also serves to tenderize dough and add sweetness. However, the absence of sugar does not stop yeast from producing gas to leaven bread. The fermentation time may need to be extended to allow yeast to consume the natural sugars in the flour. Recent discussions among bakers highlight that yeast will work without added sugar because it can utilize the natural sugars in flour or other ingredients. While sugar speeds up fermentation and enhances flavor, it is not essential for yeast activity in baking or brewing. So, if you find yourself out of sugar or simply want to try a new approach, rest assured that yeast can still do its job. Just remember that the process may take a bit longer, and you might need to adjust your expectations for flavor and texture. Happy baking!